Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boys Donovan and Vincent from Team A.D.A Gaming. We're back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we got an interesting video for y'all, and it's kind of a first for the channel, kind of not. Me and Nick did one kind of at the beginning of the channel. But for those of y'all who do not know, the Yu-Gi-Oh community just received a new ban list. Didn't we, Vincent?
Yep.
Would you like to explain for those watching who may not know such things what the ban list is? Because there are some old players that don't even know.
Pretty much what the ban list for is like Magic Gathering. Some cards are too powerful for
the game.
So they either get limited,
Semi-limited,
or black.
even some of them banned. Yeah. And the whole point of it is to make the game more fair. But here's what we're going to do. That's what they think. They tell you in a way. Really, it's to make more cards so they can sell more and make money.
Yeah.
But in reality, it is what it is. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to shuffle up and play. And while we're playing, we're going to react to the new ban list. And we're going to discuss it with you all. For those of you who may not have been in the game in a while, we're going to discuss it with you all on why these are good hits or not good hits. And Vincent's going to read them off here. After we get our deck shuffled up. Is that right, Zeal?
No.
Okay. No, that's your art page. And, it looks like, no, it's not. It's your Charmers, I think.
You'll find out.
Okay, that's your Charmers.
You'll find out.
Keywords, I think.
Here.
You got those?
Here.
Want to roll for hunt? You want to do hallway or late? Hallway. Hallway. We're always high up here. Not really. We do not condone that.
We'll start with the semi-limited.
We're going to start with the semi-limited. So as y'all know, the biggest decks as of late in recent years have been decks with the iterations of Dracotel, K9, and Yummy 4. And as of late, they've been hitting cards in those decks. Vincent, what was the first hit semi-limit wise?
It is Dracotel
Lucanus, I believe. So that sucks. And let me tell you why. It's because I am a Dracotel player. Okay? It sucks that it got semi-limited, but I also understand why. And ultimately, I think it's a good hit. What about you, Vincent?
Yeah.
I mean, Vincent can give you all more insight than I can on some of this. But like with Dracotel, that card is your one card starter. You get it, you can search Famina. You can search Rahu. You can search Ketu. You can search Malulu. All of your main starters you search with that card. So semi-limiting it was a good hit. Vincent?
And the next semi-limited is actually Dracotel Arthalion.
Depending on how you feel about it, ultimately, yes, that's a good hit. But
the problem is with that, Dracotel mainly runs 2 anyway, so
yeah.
it doesn't really hurt
the
much.
deck, yeah. And the thing about Arthalion is that the deck can win without it.
Yeah.
It's not the problem in the deck. It's a problem, but it's not the problem. Are you going first or not?
Yeah, on the first. First on my next page.
Yep.
So that's
It's Charmers. I knew it.
And watch it does me add a spellbook to my hand.
I knew it was Charmers, but I'm not stupid.
I had a
At least I
spellbook
don't-
of the Grand Circles.
At least I don't think I use. You know what? As someone who is not a Yummy player, but somebody who hates Yummy with a bloody passion, thanks to a few people, including this
Me.
fart knocker over here, this Joker here, I say that's a good hit.
Yeah,
And Vince, your thoughts? You know more about it than I do, so.
that's actually pretty much the one card started.
So, let me ask you something. How many decks do you think they killed in this ultimately?
At least 3.
I mean, you think? Yeah, I know Yummy is a dead deck.
Yummy's dead. With them hitting the Caius or Therion, and later on we'll get to the
One day limited
what is
coming up.
coming up. It also killed Draco.
Yeah. The only one it didn't kill was Canine, really, because the card that it used is really useless. It's not one that's one of the good ones that anybody uses. Canine can still play, I think. That you did.
Yeah.
Next one came off. It's coming unbanned into the limited pile. It is Premature Burial.
That's the other monster's version.
Yep.
Because the next monster that's coming out, which came off for a while,
And then went back to being banned.
and then came back banned because people were using it for branding.
And now it's back off the list, and that is Fairy Tale
No.
Snow is off the ban list and is at one.
The next main monster is actually, which is no point in hitting this in MRB as it's already dead anyways, is Malice P. White Rabbit.
Malice P. White Rabbit is limited.
But like I said, it's already dead. Yes, people will still playing it, but they have
It's
to,
not the top deck anymore at all.
they have to mix it with other decks, other cores in it.
Yeah.
And of course, like we were talking about earlier,
Premature Burial came off.
it comes to Yummy Way, which is also the
Synchro for Yummies.
Synchro.
One of the Synchros for Yummies. Those of y'all who don't know, there's Cupsy, Cookie, and Lollipop.
And Marshmallow.
And Marshmallow now. Yummy is dessert cats.
Yes.
That's what I like.
For spell, Branded Fusion is now limited again.
It was at semi-limited. It had come back to 2.
It came back to 2, but because of Draco Shell branded, they eliminated it again, which doesn't really hurt pure branded, but it hurts Draco Shell.
Any hybrid of branded, it hurts it badly.
This one came off of the ban list, Metamorphosis, which you now can play as Elemental Hero Bubble-Man, and
What is it? What is it in fusion between?
no, it is not the fusion.
What is it? Is it Bubble Man and his Bubble Blaster?
Yeah.
Bubble Blaster and Metamorphosis. Which gains Bubble Blaster gives him like 300. Metamorphosis gains him 1,000, I think.
Yep.
Turns him into something else. So.
And it, okay. I know it. Elemental Hero Neo Bubble-Man.
Neo Bubble Man.
If you can play Elemental Hero Neo Bubble-Man without Metamorphosis.
Yep. True. Now that it's back, you can play Neo Bubble Man.
Now I do what I got earlier because this was banned.
This is a big one. This is big news, y'all.
premature burial.
That's big. That is. I mean, I think Vincent would agree with me. That is.
Yes.
That's big. That's a big unban there. That's huge. I did.
Yeah.
It's huge. Having that back. Next.
This is going to hit a radiant typhoon, which is a radiant typhoon chant.
Big hit for Radiant Typhoon, man. That's a big shot. Them. That's one of their main cards. That's rough. That's rough.
And then, like we were talking about earlier with Draco Tail,
Rahu Draco Tail.
Rahu Draco Tail is limited to 1 out, and it kills Draco Tail.
Yep. Rip Draco Tail, y'all. Rip Draco Tail. R.I.P. to my baby. As y'all know, watching on YouTube, Vincent knows, y'all know, this deck, Draco Tail was my baby. It is my deck. It was one that I played. It was my baby. R.I.P. to it.
And this is going to hurt me because I do play Cool Town Synchro Overtake, which is a pre-hit to Cool Town because Cool Town will probably be a tier, at least a tier 1, maybe a tier 0 without Synchro Overtake.
Now, the thing about it is that Synchro Overtake also hits me with a lot of my Synchro strategies. I'm going to have to take 2 of them out of one of my decks. So. And we only have like 4 cards banned, right?
No. Only 30.
3 cards that got banned.
Yeah.
One of them doesn't make any sense, because
But
nobody plays
it does a little bit when you also watching a TikTok video about it.
Okay.
I'll explain. This one, I don't know why they hit, but they hit K904 Nori.
K9 Norway, which, by the way, y'all, is a useless card. It really is not. It's not useless, but it's really not good enough to do anything to be hit.
But yes, no way, but also
The only cards, the best cards in the deck are Jokul and Azuma. If they wanted to.
Nori is also the one that actually shows the hand.
Oh, true.
You gain power by knowing the hand.
No, true, yeah, that's true.
That's probably why you find that they banned Nori.
They banned.
And then they banned Victoria Rosewhip,
Rosewhip, yep.
which helps Colton for because Rosewhip only lets you play only 1 spell or trap per turn.
Yep.
But I guess the reason why that they banned it now. Earlier I did not.
Yep.
And then the last ban card is actually XYZ giving public pancakes Machina.
So, if anybody wants to know what decks we thought were going to take hits that didn't, I thought Brandon was going to get hit a lot worse than it did.
Yeah.
I know he thought Mitsurugi was going to get hit. I did too. None of the decks we thought were going to get hit got hit as badly as we thought they were.
Yeah.
None of them did. Anyway, now that we've done this reaction video, all in all though, I think these were all good hits. What about you, Vincent?
Yeah.
Except for Nori, but I can understand it too. But I mean, now, here's the thing. Since you guys have done that, and we'll sit through our reaction, now, you can sit here and watch us play a duel of Spirit Charmers versus Gouki. By the way, in case y'all are wondering who's doing what, Vincent is piloting the Spirit Charmers. I am piloting Gouki. We have hand traps in there.
Yes, but fortunately,
You didn't draw them.
I did not draw. And I get the starters.
Damn, I was gonna ask if you're gonna let Rhoda go off.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. And then I'm gonna do Rhoda.
Yep.
Reinforcement of the army.
Go for it.
Rhoda.
I need to do this. I need to.
I'm gonna Rhoda your ass. Shoot secrets. I'm going to reveal a card and reveal a Gouki monster in my hand to special summon Gouki Machine Suprets. Normal Gouki Iron Claw. Synchro. Synchro. Into Gouki the Dragon Ogre. I can't use that card because you don't use that. Do you? Special summon Gouki Twist Cobra.
Now I'm going to change that. I'm going to activate Possess a Partnership, which lets me special out a monster with a 1500 defense.
Okay. Yeah, chain the effect of Twist Cobra to the monster to grave and special summon a Gouki monster from deck, chaining to your trap.
And then it is.
No,
Right.
it's just an extended play. Now, link. Gouki the Sheik Ogre. I can special bank because a different Gouki because a Gouki monster's effect was activated. Because a Gouki monster was added to my hand. This turn I can special summon back as many Gouki monsters of different levels. That's all linked to, right? Point climb into Gouki the Blade Ogre. Then let's point climb in into Gouki the Giant Ogre. Okay. Cannot be. Here, I'll let you read him. but it's gonna be game.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to enter battle, 22,
Yeah, that game.
and then 7,000 per game.
My hand was
My two cards in hand, Gouki Guts and Triple Tactics Talent. Gouki Guts and Triple Tag.
That was my opening hand.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to get out.
Sheet.
And then I get any left started.
Would you like to see my opening hand?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my draw, which is one of the stars. This was my opening hand, right? Well, my opening hand wasn't that great either. I just happened to draw what I needed, and then play Rhoda. Rhoda on the opening hand. Now watch you win, watch you dominate me on game 2 and 3. Watch that happen, dude.
I always go to the other side.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I don't mind.
No, I always go to that one.
Like I said, I don't mind.
No, but
I'm wondering, this doesn't show any need of a spell. Is this a contact fusion? It doesn't say I don't need one, but it doesn't show any need of one. Does that make sense?
you look that up. I think it is in good contract. No. You have to have all.
Polymerization.
Yeah, or in archetype effect such as Gouki cheat ogre effect.
I know I did get something sheet. It's the only card in archetype with that ability.
Yeah.
What time is it, dude?
Possible.
Okay. Let's see if I can get our next in.
Let's do this round and then you go.
Okay. Round 2. Okay. We need to cut.
Yeah, this one will have to go.
Round 2.
Hopefully I can get a better hand this time.
I said on round 2, do we want to cut our hands or just play it like it is?
We'll just do like we normally do.
That's what I was picking up to try to put it away. I was thumbing through it and I knew what the top card was. As I thumbed through it, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, shuffle that up again. Alright. If y'all are wondering why I like Gouki, I'm a wrestling fan. And if you listen to some of the wordings on these cards, this deck is legitimately a wrestling themed deck.
And character actor who plays Gouki in the anime is actually a
Wrestler. Yes, he is. He is a professional wrestler in his day job.
Yep.
In his day job.
Yeah, great.
In brains and in his day job, he's an actual wrestler. The goal is. So, since that he plays a deck around was gonna say you lost, you get choice. That's funny. I have almost. Oh, no, I don't.
Still not getting in.
My hand is a dealer.
Third, that one.
Hand and mine.
I actually get a spell which was knowledge, and I'm going to set a spell which on my hand. Then it and draw two.
Do it. Draw your two cards.
No.
Anything better?
No. And hold on and raise.
That's okay, dude. My hand is shit too. If that makes you feel any better.
Can you get a cartridge?
Does it make you feel any better if I tell you my hand is crap too?
And go.
Welcome her. Reveal a card and a Gouki monster. Special machine super X. Normal Iron Claw. Effect. Search a warrior spellcaster. Or monster. Search a warrior card. Okay. Special. And Super X. Special Super X.
Okay. Want to change that comment? So,
Cool.
well, I never did.
Okay.
Did I change to the
Okay, yeah,
summon?
that should go ahead.
And fear of so what rule it does is puts all face up attack to face down attack.
How long for?
That's it. Once you go over again, it's close matter. It's on the tail down there.
Well, then I'm gonna special out Masked Chameleon. His effect will special a monster from my hand. I'm gonna do Gouki Headbat. Synchro. Filthy Dragon Ogre. I can add a Gouki spell from back to him.
Yeah.
His turn. Targeting these two. Destroying them. Two. Well, I think I can do it. I think I can work it out on the target one.
Target one go card you control and what well unfortunately because they're face down, they don't have that big
Right.
So the only one you can target is that way.
Right. But you do control.
Yeah, but because even though yes, I do know that they are Gouki, the game itself doesn't know.
Okay.
If I'm right. I'm not a judge.
Alright. How I would understand it typically is if they were face up on field, then they have identity because it's been made known prior. I think. But I may be wrong. Can I destruction. I don't even think I might not be able to do it at all. If I can, I'll put it back in my hand.
I don't think you can, but
We'll figure it out.
I don't know if they are fixed. Like I said, even though I do know that they are face down, or I know that they are Gouki, we don't say face down or curse.
Huh?
Yep.
I can do it?
Good. Alright.
Okay, so target one. Destroy it. Special up headband. Rematch. I'm gonna put him in the extra monster zone. Coming out Super X. Link.
You have to give me that name for that.
Link. She Ogre. Thing about it is that you can fusion with a face down monster.
No.
But you cannot
Oh, yeah.
throw or exceed with them because fusions you can fusion with them.
Yeah.
So effect with this bastard. And then I was going to finishing move to gain him.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Because it has to be on.
Oh yeah, it does have feel like. So what does he do? Oh, if this battles, you cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. If it's fusion step, I can target. If it's fusion zone, I can target cards on the field up to the total link rating of Gouki monsters used as destroyed material. And if you use a link 3 or higher monster, neither player can activate those targeted cards or their effects in response to this effect's activation. Destroy them, and you can only use each effect once per turn, so this is going to be area 35-22. That's...
This one.
Can't use finishing move. It's bad. I hate that. That's shit you can do.
Nope. That's all my agenda. Your turn? Yeah. Yeah. Then add 2 cards. That's charmers. Red circle.
Now, since I'm linked, I can link anywhere on the field. sure it is the extra monsters. I don't know. I have to be the link for the first one. It might not be, but that's how I understood it. That's how it was
Yeah.
explained.
Pretty much, the first time when you link something, it has to go here no matter what.
Yeah.
If you have a link that, if you have an error here and this error here and an error here, then yeah, you can send it here.
Yeah.
But once this one goes, you would have links back in there.
Thing is, I don't need no link right now. I don't got it. I think I've got it with this thing here. Possibly.
Yeah. Alright, never mind.
I'm saying if this goes to my turn as it is, I'm not gonna need the link. I don't think.
No, good. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, because on my turn,
The only thing I can do is activate the Soul Luna
yeah.
and have everybody go back face down.
On my turn, I would draw, and then enter battle and swing with 34,
Yeah,
no 35 per game.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could have done is Soul Luna again. Where everything goes face down.
Which, if you're in main phase, it would work. This is only unaffected in battle phase.
Yeah.
You can't attack. You can't activate it in battle phase. That's the only difference. Basically, in battle phase, this shuts down your board. You know what's funny? I finally got the timing over out. You know what's funny? I played this deck several times, dude. I have never effectively summoned this card. Never summoned this card in my life.
Watch it. I'll do a test in now, and I'll bet you I'll get the.
Cream of the crop hand.
Yeah.
Dude, both my hands were shit first hand I got. And I still was able to go off.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because of what I drew both times.
Yeah, and I drew crap both there.
In both turns, I had the same starting, well, some of the same starting monsters in my hand. The same two Gouki monsters, I'll put it that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You don't have to watch out if you don't draw the one card starter.
Which is what?
Pretty much you want the grand circle. Nope. Again. Crap.
Can't some of that get you what you need? Max?
Pretty much the only thing I did know about Luna will let me get him, and I'm gonna have to wait till next turn
To use.
to use.
To use him.
Yeah, because I already used my own stuff.
Gotcha. You don't have any special summoning capability with that deck, do you?
Oh, I do. Problem is that when, in order to do that,
You've got to get out
I might have to have.
the circle.
No. That.
Matt?
Yep.
And
Either Embassy, the motive,
Matt? And
and
okay. You're gonna have that or one of the Horus cards.
so I'm going to have both this and one.
And one of the Horus cards. That and one of the Horus cards. Alrighty, well if you enjoyed today's videos, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video from us. We've been Donovan and Vincent from Team A.D.A Gaming signing off. Deuces.